So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So it's away we go then. Lenormand. Martinez. Grimaldo. Williams. That'll be a corner. Danger averted for now. Lenormand cuts it out. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Perez. It's Perez! Can he stop it going out? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's got his cross in.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Pedri crosses. And the shot! Oh, shot! And another try! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Shot, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. Yamal, good strong midfield running here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Gregoric. Oh, good spread. Now it's Gregoric. Great defending, strong and determined. Zubamendi. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. That's very neat. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, it's a great ball here, and it's played forward. Schlager moved on forwards, and it's Lima. Alaba, and here's Arnautovic. Alaba, and that's aimed at header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Gregoric really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Done delicately. Great chance! Can he deliver? Yamal. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! 2-0 and in next to no time! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lima. Alaba. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Martinez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Yamal on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry... Williams! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Austria, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And it's Porro. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Perez. And he's managed to get free. Williams! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lima played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Spain leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Le Normand. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been clubbed away. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Alaba. Looks to the other side. Schmidt. Lima. Schlager. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lima. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And out it comes again. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Brilic. Schlager. Schmidt. Lima shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's shifting through the gears here. Nico Williams. Williams' cross. Alaba clears it away. Pedro Porro charging forward down that flank. And it's Ruiz. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinez. Le Normand moved on forwards. Lima. Brilic. Gregoric. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Can he finish it? And he steered it beyond the post. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Schmidt. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's got options in the box if he takes a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Schmidt really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And he's there to clear it. Ronaldo forwards and with intent. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. He is through here. Nico Williams was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That'll be a throw. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Yamal. And here's Perez. Perez shoots! He's kept it out, that's a great save. Lienhardt, and it's played forward, and they win it back again. Yamal. Alaba. Now it's on Arnautovic. Lima. Schmidt. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Lima. Schmidt. Out to the right. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. And claimed it back swiftly. Showing good feet. Shot, surely! He'll try to keep this alive. Looking for a decent ball in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's really well cleared. Zubimendi. And here's Yamal, crossed into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Petri. And the keeper has it. Spread out to the left. And that could set him on his way. And the flag has stayed down. Gregoric tries a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Schmidt, and the finish! Zubimendi getting this one clear. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! Cleared without complication. Lima. Yamal. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And here's Perez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He could be in here. Schmidt. Lima. Played with finesse. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Petri. Lenormand shifted upfield. Petri. Grimaldo aimed forwards. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lienhardt, gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. Lima. Moved on forwards. Now it's Gregoric. Plays it through. Hangs one in. Defending on chance for a shot! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Austria playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Martinez. Zubimendi. Martinez, gently done. Alaba. Lima. Alaba. Schlager. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. And it's Lima. Schmidt. Lovely bit of skill.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pedro Porro. Grimaldo. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Lienhardt. Zakaria. Have it back and can go again. And he goes cross-field. Alaba. Schmidt. Alaba. Lima. Lienhardt. Grilic. Schmidt. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Gregoric. Gregoric! Keeper's got his work done. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Pedri. Lenormand. Martinez. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Schmidt. Gregoric. Now that's well seen too. And it's Perez. Pedro Porro. He's in plenty of space here. No, he's overshot the green. Schmidt. Grilic. Lienhardt. Alaba. Schmidt. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Martinez. And it's played forward. Zubimendi. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's lofted through here. It's out of play for a goal kick. Lima. Schlager. Looks to the other side. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Schmidt. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Now it's Williams. He can run onto that. And it's Grimaldo. Cross goes in there. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Pedri. Zubimendi played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. And here's... Can he find the finish? No, he's missed it.
Fabian Ruiz really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Spain lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Linhart. Alaba. Now it's on Nautovic. There's no flag. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cuts out the pass. Lima. Schmidt. Lima forwards and with intent. Alaba drives it in. Schmidt. No foul, says the referee. Pedri. Grimaldo. Martinez. Perez. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Played in with purpose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fabian Ruiz. And that's a throw-in. Grilic. That has been cut short. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good run down the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Perez. Williams! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Schlager. Grilic. Lima. Over to the left. Great ball if he can get there. Arnautovic. And it's played into the middle. Lenormand gets rid without sophistication. Nico Williams. Now it's Perez. it's Yamal. And a chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Schlager. Lima. That's really well manoeuvred. Schlager. Lima. Lima shifted upfield. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. He's had a shot! Hefty! And he has been fouled there. And it's Perez. Perez laid out to the left flank. And here's Pedri. That's a good... And the shot! Gets it away. Fabian Ruiz. And it's hoisted clear. Good chance here! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Schmidt. Schlager. Schmidt. Lima, aim forwards. Schmidt. Arnautovic. Alaba. Lovely feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance, surely! And one more try! He's got a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Austria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Perez. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro, gently done. And he's there to get it away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alaba gets it away. Lienhardt. Moved on forwards. Martinez. Nico Williams looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Pedri. Nico Williams. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perez. Lienhardt gets good distance on it. That is good strength. And here's Lima. And it's Alaba. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Played towards the other side. Grimaldo. Pedri. And it's played forward. That is a little undercooked. Lima. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. Calmly anticipates. And here's Arnautovic. He's on it, can he get away? Pedri. Clearly not happy with that. Grilic. Schlager looks to the other side. And it's Lima. And here's Arnautovic. It's a great ball. Austria claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Oh, the clearance is short. Lenormand tries to clear. Schmidt. And it's going to be another corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. Grilic. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can get that clear. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Schmidt. Aim forwards. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Pedri. Schlager. Schmidt. Lima chips it through. Pedri. Alaba. And he goes cross-field. Oh, that's a nice ball. Alaba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Alaba wins the duel this time. Yamal, he's got away. That is good defending. It's been repelled, and it's played forward. Schlager. Schmidt. Lima. Zubimendi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Alaba. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Gregoritsch! Lima gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forwards. Schlager. Moved on forwards. Schmidt. Oh, it's played into the area. Arnautovic has a goal!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Alaba. Schmidt. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Defending of the desperate variety. Grilic. Schlager. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pedri. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Great defending, strong and determined. Lima. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Arnautovic spread out to the left. And it's been played through. Could be danger here. That's a throw. Yamal. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Yamal out to the right. Pedro Porro hurtling down that right flank. It's a promising position. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And that was very necessary. Martinez gets across to intercept that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Alaba. Lima. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal on 2 now and looking for 3. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Nico Williams. Perez. Can he spark a counter here? Lima played into space. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Lienhart shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And it's Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, that's neat. Arnautovic. Chance to play it in. Arnautovic plays it in. Lenormand clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Grilic. Played out to the right. Schlager. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Perez. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. Who played through for the wide man. Nice control. And here's Yamal. Yamal's... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Zubimendi makes the interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. Williams. They are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Alaba. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. And it's Ruiz. That is great goalkeeping.
Fabian Ruiz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's hoisted clear. Lima. Gregoric. Well time, excellent interception. Pedro Porro, aim forwards. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Arnautovic. Grilic, moved on forwards. Alaba looks to get on the end of this. Arnautovic. A heavy challenge. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Lima. Grilic. Schlager. Just 5 minutes left. Arnautovic is onto this. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alaba. Grilic. Schmidt. Alaba. Pings in across. And that has gone horribly wrong. Lienhardt. Lima. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Grimaldo. Martinez. Pedro Porro.
Fabian Ruiz.
Pedro Porro. Yamal.
Fabian Ruiz.
Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Grilic. Lima. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. And here's Arnautovic. Out to the left it goes. That's an excellent interception. Nico Williams. Schmidt. Over to the left. And here's Lima. Zubimendi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Martinez. Pedro Porro.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's been won straight back. And it's Perez. And he's lost his man here. And here's Nico Williams. Schmidt. Grilic. Schmidt. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it comes